Is it going to be a replay of the winter of 2020-21? Farmers are back near Delhi's borders, pressing ahead with their demand. Same barbed wires, same barricades and same resistance. On the whole story, let me simplify why the farmers are protesting this time. But before that, let's briefly understand what happened today. So thousands of farmers and over 250 unions are trying to reach Delhi to protest, to make themselves heard. They're all trying to reach Delhi under the protest name called Delhi Chalo. The border near Punjab and Haryana, the Shambhu border, witnessed chaos and violence as the police fired tear gas and used water cannons at farmers who removed barricades to proceed further. The farmers responded by pelting stones. The police are saying that the farmers cannot enter via tractors as it will inconvenience people. They can, however, enter on foot or take a bus. As a result of this agitation, the traffic in Delhi NCR was heavily affected. Ghazipur, Singhu and Tikri borders experienced bumper-to-bumper traffic. In fact, earlier in the day, the President of the Supreme Court Bar Association wrote a letter to the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, urging him to take suo motu action against the farmers who were attempting to forcibly enter Delhi. So who are these farmers who are protesting this time? As I said, over 250 farmer unions and thousands of farmers from Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Rajasthan are a part of this agitation. The protests are taking place under the banner of Kisan Mazdoor Morcha or KMM and Samyukt Kisan Morcha non-political. It is important to note that these are not the same organizations that had protested in 2020. Now, what are the farmers demanding? Remember, in 2020, farmers protested against the 3 farm laws which were repealed by the government a year later. This time around, their main demand is for a law to guarantee minimum support price or MSP for all crops, according to the Swaminathan Commission recommendations. Now, as per the name suggests, MSP is the minimum price a farmer must be paid for their food grains as guaranteed by the government. Legalizing MSP would put the government under a legal obligation to buy every grain of the crops for which MSPs are announced. The government already provides MSPs on 23 crops, but the farmers want a law that guarantees it. Other demands are 10,000 rupees a month pension for farmers above 60 years of age, a full debt waiver, punishing the perpetrators of Lakhimpur Kheri killings, compensating farmers who died in the previous protests, scrapping the 2022 Electricity Amendment Bill. Now, this is important. So, farmers fear that the Electricity Amendment Bill will give enormous profits to the government by hiking power rates for farmers due to the entry of private companies in the power distribution sector. They fear that the free or cheap electricity meant for them will end. They also want that instead of 100 days, there should be 200 days of employment under Manrega a year with a daily wage of 700 rupees. Moreover, the farmers also want the reinstatement of the Land Acquisition Act of 2013 with provisions for written consent from them before acquiring their land and give them compensation at 4 times the circle rate. They also want that India withdraw from the World Trade Organization pacts. How bad are things at the moment? The protests have intensified as the last meeting that the farmer union representatives had with the government ended in a stalemate. It's believed that there was no consensus on MSP. 3 union ministers, Piyush Goyal, Arjun Munda and Nityanand Rai are negotiating with the farmers.
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.